Have you ever wondered why you're losing money in the market? Believe it or not, one of the biggest reasons for that is you entering trade in the wrong places. You could have a solid entry through your analysis or even questionable ones, but if you not trade at the right moment, that's mean all is for nothing. Today I'm going to teach you my own strategy that has helped me to earn my first $100,000. Stick with me because I'm going to share the key points and important experience from my trading strategy, which is going to be change the way that you're trading right now. Stick to it. Let's dive in. So the first step that I really like to take care in the market is looking for the market structure. So I take the market structure so simple as my last break to understand what is my current market structure, because I believe the market structure means the current price action and the structure of the price. And I'm not talk about the future price action, which is going to be bullish or bearish, which I don't care. I'm just going to stick to what is the current price action, and I'm reacting to the live market. So what I can see here, it's the last break that I have, it's a bearish market structure for me. So I'm going to stick to the bearish market structure. Now, one of the next important thing for me is just looking for my nearest high time frame POIs above and below my open area to understand where is my potential and high probability POI areas or point of interest going to be for me. So in this case, the nearest POI I can see and the most logical POI above the open area, basically I have the breaker block here, which that was a bullish order block, didn't get respected, act as a breaker block right now. And the nearest POI below this, well, I can see this area. If you take a look, I have a liquidity below this, which is going to be my previous daily low liquidity. So I have this 50% area here, which, yes. So this can be my next high probability zone below my open area. Now, because I'm in a bearish market structure, I know that I can expect a major move from my bearish POI, which in this case, this is going to be my bearish POI because it's above the open area. And this is going to be my act as an obstacle for me, just an area for the retail traders to just have their entry and price, just create some fake move over there to just build more liquidity on there. But I'm expecting to my move happen from this, actually this area from here. Now, once I identify my high probability zone, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to drop down to the low time frame. For sure, I'm waiting for all of this happen after Asia session finish. By the way, this is my previous daily low here. So I'm expecting to price. I'm waiting for price to finish the Asia session. And after that, for sure, I'm looking for the market structure and all possibilities in the market, right? So once my Asia session finish and I have my key levels or the POIs, I'm looking for the range, okay, the bearish range in this case, because I'm in the bearish market structure, that is matched with this high time frame POI that I have here, which in this case, I have a stop hunt and a break of market structure. This is a QM formation for me to show me that this is the strong high and this is the weak low here. And if I want to understand the liquidity inside of this range, I can see I have a failure swing, the high that tried to take the low but failed, and pretty much was just a fake move here as a failure swing that get taken out. So now what I'm going to do, just going to wait to enter at this area because these are the area that I'm expecting to price give me the major move or the retracement of the day. So I'm just drop down to the one time frame lower, or we can just stick to the 1 hour time frame for now. So the London session going to open. Here is the big difference between I think my approach and a different approach that they have on YouTube. You can see is I'm not following the market. I let fall into my expectation because I'm expecting to price give me the major move from here. So I'm not going to catch any sell unless if price tap to here and give me my confirmation entry. So once price tap to here, right, tap to my key level. So I'm going to set the alarm here, just my alarm hit. So I can look for a confirmation entry right here, which in this case, basically I can see one of my confirmation entry signs here happen, which price also closed as engulfing. So right here, I can enter as a sell and enter right here after this candle. So I can put the stop loss above this. And for the liquidity, I can go with the previous daily low. But if I personally, I'm aiming for a high win rate because I'm trading in a higher capital. So I personally recommend to myself to go to the nearest liquidity right here. Or I can also go with this one, but I'm not just going to go with the higher one because I know the higher win rate or higher, let's say, risk reward I'm going to have, the more break evens I'm going to have. So because I'm trading in a, let's say, 6-figure capital, Those, if I want to risk 1%, the one risk reward gonna make me $1,000. So I want to have a high win rate but consistent trade, but the high win rate, right? So I'm gonna go with the nearest liquidity in this case, this one, which is gonna make me 1.7 or 1.8. So just gonna wait, and as you can see, price tapped into my confirmation entry, and I don't have any break even area because I don't believe in the break even in the lower risk reward. Once you have a high win rate, you don't need to go break even, and I'm just gonna wait because I believe the expansion or the main move should be of the day should start from this area that I have, and this is, as you can see, just price created a liquidity here, creating more liquidity for trendline traders. This is equal low here, and also for especially the smart money traders in the low time frame, which they are trying to enter right here, which they get taken out here. And this was my strong liquidity area. And as you can see, price take up my take profit area. So I finished my day with 1.7. So as I told you, I'm trading in a high capital, so I'm risking 1%. The risk reward is low, but I'm so happy with that because it's made me $1,700. Now, if I want to go with the 2% risk, this is going to be for sure about $3,000 trade. Nothing less than, let's say, 2 or 3 hours. But again, we can go with the higher target. Let's say this example, this one or this one as this one as a second target and this one as a third target, because after the liquidities inside the range get taken out, we are aiming for the liquidities outside the range, which in this case we have the external point here and the previous daily low, and also we have the Asia low right here. So a lot of liquidities mixing and blend all together here, which is going to give us a strong point that we can go with it. But I personally, I'm just going to stick to that one. Now, as you can see, if I play the market right here, price takeout our second target also, which is going to give us a beautiful full risk to reward. But the day is start finish, and as you can see, this is the next day, and volume drop, and price didn't able to take that previous daily low. Maybe price just going to create more liquidity for the next day, which we don't know. So that reason, I personally don't want to finish my day with a break even or just close my trade right here, right here. So I want to just have my 1.7 and get out the market and go enjoy my day. So I'm going to repeat the same progress for the next day. So now again, in the next day, the first thing I'm going to look for, it's my market structure, which my market structure here, still I'm in the bearish market structure because of my last break and the yesterday candle for me, because it's a bullish and I'm expecting a continuation scenario happen to here. So I'm dropping down in this time to 4 hour time frame as my second high time frame POI to take my key levels, which in this case, I have basically the nearest POI I can see, it's the support breakthrough resistance here. And below this, I can still see this unmitigated weak area, which also take on liquidity as this point here. I'm personally trying to look for the nearest PI above and below the Asia high and low because I'm trying to respect the accumulation manipulation distribution that's happened as a price action. So, and once I found my, let's say, the point of interest, that these are my expectation, the area that I'm expecting to move happens over there, I'm gonna look for which one is my pro key level or pro high time frame POI, which I'm expecting the major move of the day happens over there. Which in this case, because I'm bearish, this is the POI above gonna be pro key level and below just gonna be a retracement. It's gonna be a, let's say, area for the retracement I can expect it, right? So now for sure, I'm gonna wait for the Asia session finish. Now, once the Asia session finish, what I'm gonna do, we're going to look for the range so I can have a clear vision of where is my liquidity, right? So basically this time frame, it's going to make me confused. I'm going to drop down to the 30-minute time frame. I have stop hunt here and a strong low, which that is, and here's the strong low that we have, as we can see right here. That was our yesterday target. That is matched with my pro key level area. I can because for this area, I'm talking about hold this area, right? So this can be a good and valid strong high, and this is going to be a valid weak low for me because also I have a Q1 formation right here. And after that, the only thing I'm just going to do, look for the reasonable and logical liquidities inside the range, which I can see I have internal liquidity here, which price taken out in the Asia session. So after that, I'm just going to wait to price tap to my high time frame POI and just give me the sign to enter, just give me the confirmation tree to enter, which in this case, as you can see, price again engulfed this area, which this is a great price action for me. That price, there's a 80% chance that price going to respect this area. So that's my entry. So once price formed this, I can enter here. I can put my stop loss above this. And I go with the nearest liquidity, which in this case is this one. But again, once we clear out the internal liquidity inside the range, we can expect to go with the external point, which is going to be the weak low here in this case, because we have a bearish range. So but I personally, I'm just going to put my target here. It's going to give me 1.8 because I want to have a high win rate. I'm trading in higher capital. Well, price tapped in here and I don't have any break even. I'm just going to wait. And as you can see, price just take the liquidity fast as possible. And again, if I risk 1% 100K capital here, this is going to make me $1,800. But still, we can go with this one too. If you want to basically have a high risk to reward, which again, the chance of the break even going to go high like this one. But yeah, for sure, as you can see, in this case, price tap and take out my external point. As you can see, some days that price is not going to tap my daily obstacle or my daily pro key level, the POI that I'm choosing, because that's completely normal for me because those area are expectation for me and I'm expecting those area get reaction. I'm not following the market. I'm not following these moves because if you want to follow the move, market can easily manipulate you, right? But the fakes move by the fake shifting trends, and this is going to cause you to take a lot of stop losses. That's the reason I told you the first. Maybe even if you follow analysis, but if you didn't take the trade in the right time and right moments, it's all for nothing, right? So that's the reason I'm waiting for all signs to happen in the best time at the best moment possible so I can enter with confidence. So yeah, based on this, I'm not gonna have entry consistent frequently in a day, but at least I have 71 or 75% win rate with this one. And in a month, I catch about average, let's say 6, 7 trades with 75, 72 with the average 2 risk to reward and higher capital, which I'm going to end my months minimum with the 4%. So that's mean the minimum thing that I make with this approach is 4% a month, right? And I'm talking with my based on 2 year experience with the same setup. But it's depend for sure, it's upon the psychology, the setup that you want to enter. But the thing that I'm trying to tell you, all the strategy works, but you should understand to enter at the right time. And you should understand, for example, in my case, I understand these areas here for me just expectation, and I'm not gonna enter them unless I just see that my confirmation get full inside those areas. Otherwise, I'm not just gonna enter. And that's the thing that you should pay attention. If you made it this far, that's mean you're interested in trading. Don't forget to check my free course that I prepared for you, which is going to be a lot of detail and back speech on it, which is going to be in the description. And if you're interested to learn from me one-on-one and take you from this current situation to your first 4-figure payout, don't forget to check the link in the description. And if you have any question, don't forget to put it in the comment. I read them all. And don't forget to like the video and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Cheers.